The worst thing though about like World War II games and films actually is that they're always so American focused. It's like, well,
Yeah, that's
mate,
what I liked about COD 2 though.
actually, I do agree with you definitely.
There was a good the North America the North Africa campaign was really well represented,
It was, it was.
and the
But
tank missions was fun.
but I'm
I
thinking to
still remember
myself,
those. I've still played. If I play Call of Duty, that's the mission I'll be playing.
yeah.
It'll be the North Africa missions because they were, in my opinion, the best. But anyway, yeah, you were saying.
It's like, well, maybe there's a reason why it's called World War. Maybe that's because there was more countries in it than just the United States and Japan. Or whenever every World War II game has a D-Day mission, I swear.
Yeah, but D-Day was a major turning point in the war.
I know, but
agree.
doesn't mean it needs to have a D-Day mission in it. Every film has a D-Day bit in it as well.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
What was that? What was the one with all the SAS operatives and the boat? That was it. That was one.
I don't know.
Shit, we really need to rebuild the fucker. I do like the D-Day missions actually. I've always thought they were quite fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. You don't need to have a D-Day mission on every single game.
I think if they made a new World War II game, they could put a D-Day mission in, and I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you, but like when every single game is coming out at the same time and they're all World War II and they're all got D-Day missions, I'm like, come on, come up with something original. And fine.
I think the reason why they won't go back is because in World War II, nobody got different attachments for their gun. It was an iron sight. That's what you had. You had an iron sight or a sniper scope. And you didn't have tactical camos. You had the wooden stock metal. If it was a Sten gun, literally a piece of metal that rode into your hand and hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, what game has the Sten actually been in? It's always the Type 100 or the FM. It's always the Type 100, which is just a crappy Japanese version of the Sten.
No, the Sten was in Call of Duty 2.
Was it?
And yeah, but it was only in one mission because it was crap.
Yeah, it was terrible in that game.
Yeah, it was in a mission, and you literally picked it up like when you were doing a farm. I think you're raiding a farm. You could pick it up before you found some German soldiers or something that were surrendered or something.
I don't know.
I remember that because I still, of all of them, Call of Duty 2 was still probably my favourite Call of Duty.
Yeah,
that's the first time I
think
played.
so.
That was my second console game ever.
I mean, it definitely had the best story. No doubt about that. I mean, of the COD games, I think that definitely had the best story. Unfortunately, I never really got to play the multiplayer. But
Of 2.
yeah, but
Yeah, I think 2 still has a good multiplayer following on PC.
yeah,
actually.
but yeah, I mean, literally, like when I played it last on console, which must have been like 8 years ago, there was only about 4 other people online playing that game.
Well, that brings me back to
Yeah,
so we're talking longevity of a game.
yeah,
I mean, Call of Duty, they design their games to last a year,
yeah,
don't they? They license their game so that each company gets 2 years to make the game. You know?
Well, I mean, it's the same with all of the sports games, which is I think that's probably the biggest rip-off. Because, I mean,
Yeah. Would you get a new football player who might have started playing that year?
and updated stats and stuff, I think, as well.
Okay, yeah.
But, I mean, that's really it, and I think that's probably the biggest rip-off, because at least I feel like I could go back and play an old Call of Duty if I if I was playing them. You know, I still feel like I could go back and play an old one. Whereas, I'd feel like an idiot if I'm playing FIFA 7.
FIFA Street though, even I played that.
That was actually pretty good.
But that had the originality that most other games didn't have.
Yeah. I mean, all I ever used to do on that game was go around tackling people.
Or overhead kicks.
Yeah.
I remember overhead kicking it all the time. I mean, I never played. I hated Call of Duty. No, not Call of Duty. Football games.
Yeah,
but
so
that was one football game I played because it was fun.
But I mean, what EA sports games are there actually? There's FIFA, Madden, NHL, NBA, MLB.
There's the football. The not football. The golf one, PGL.
Oh, okay.
There's SSX.
Is that a sports? One of their sports games?
Snowboarding.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I didn't know if it. Okay,
no,
but
no.
that's not really a yearly one though, is it? Like the
Oh,
rest?
okay. No, they don't make them anymore. I mean, that was a good game. I miss fucking SSX.
There was a newer one that was released. I can't remember.
SSX Tricky.
Was that the newest one?
Yeah. I could really do some help down here because there's a lot of McBiggins, as me and JJ used to call them. I think the score count is fucked up because I keep not repairing this building and it's still at 100.
I don't know. Maybe they haven't attacked it. Actually, yeah, they have. I need ammo, man.
Yeah, I need it as well. Go on, you grab that ammo. I'm alright for a minute. I'll grab this one. Do you know what? There used to be an old game that I used to play a lot, right? Back when I had my old analog steering wheel, right? And it was called Monster Truck Madness 2.
Right.
Right? It was a monster truck racing game,
Oh.
and I'm talking actual racing. Like there was 7 monster trucks all driving around a track, and then there was arena modes and whatnot. And that was a fun game. There was absolutely no story to it. You could and there was no unlocking. You just immediately got all of them, all the monster trucks you could want. Gravedigger, Monster Patrol, all that good shit, right? All the maps immediately, and it was just, you could just play. I mean, if you're not going to have a story, don't bother with a story. Just play a game like that, you know?
Well, I mean, racing games especially always used to annoy me. It's like, you know, I'm not going to bother, like, especially the ones on the PS2, I'm not going to go and bother playing all of these different races just to get more tracks. I just want all of the tracks. Just give me them all.
It's like Guitar Hero. To unlock this content, the Dara O'Brien thing. To unlock this content, you must complete these tournaments, these band-offs or whatever. I can't remember. I never really played it. But and then Dara O'Brien goes, "Yeah, I unlocked the content when I paid the 35 quid for the fucking game." Jump and crouch, jump and crouch.
And that's kind of how it should be. But anyway, as you were saying about that game,
It's a story game. Yeah.
one of my favourite games that was like that was ATV Off-Road Fury.
That sounds fun,
So
actually.
it was basically a quad bike version of that.
Yeah. I think I had a game like that called Fuel, which I actually.
Oh yeah, Fuel was quite good. But it was like that in the fact that, but no, you could do tricks and stuff.
Yeah. You can't really do tricks in monster trucks other than flip it.
Yeah.
And Travis Pastrana has shown you can.
And there was actually some maps where you could go and free roam. Oh, and I remember.
Oh no, not Fuel. I meant Pure, but Fuel I also have played, and that was the same sort of thing. But that gave you ATVs, bikes, cars, buggies, monster trucks, The other kind of monster trucks, whereby they're like fucking, like, actual lorries that are power lorries. That's it.
They're weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a good game. In fact, I might go and play that. But the only reason I stopped playing it is because like, games for Windows is like shutting down.
Oh, that's an awful system anyway.
Yeah, it's an awful system, but all the old games that it was supported by it have all become in disrepair and whatnot. We need to repair these buildings, man.
I know, I'm right by the... Oh, crud, we
Okay,
really
I'm
do.
repairing up here. There's just a McBiggin fighting his way through the building as I repair it.
But yeah, anyway, there were some free roam maps, and I remember Jack and I always used to kind of go and explore sometimes.
What was that game where there was a cheat? It was a flying game. There was a cheat code to let you have a Millennium Falcon or something.
Oh, Secret Weapons over Normandy.
That was it. I remember you telling me about that.
You could have an X-Wing, and you could have a TIE Fighter.
That's pretty cool.
But...
X-Wings are cool.
Yeah. But the only problem was that those games didn't have... as those spaceships didn't have bombs that you could drop.
Didn't they?
No, and Jack and I... there was another cheat that you could have, where you could have unlimited bombs. And there was a village in this map, and guess what we used to spend our time doing?
Bomb village?
Yes.
Wow. Evil. I was 2 enemies.
Okay, that's wave 10, I think.
Alright. Should we go and play a different game or stop or?
Yeah, play a different game.
Alright.